Ja, hallå. Den här videon kommer att ta enbart på engelska, så då får ni slå upp era ordböcker, alltså ta fram en ordbok och översätt det jag säger. So, this video I will take completely in English, so take forward your word book, or I'm sorry, I apologize, it's called a dictionary, and open up and translate everything that I'm saying if you don't understand English, or if you're a Swedish speaker, then you can translate into English and so back. This video will not be cut at all, and if you hear me bad, then you can turn up your volume. So, because it's quite night right now, it's so I have to talk a little bit quieter than normally. So, this is a day that I've been looking for a lot of years, many years, from my school, gymnasium, and today it's actually, I look at my digital clock which is hanging on my wall. It's currently 13th of August, and with this is my phone. As you can see correctly, it's 13th of August of 2023. Pull down. It's Sunday, 23:49, still Sunday on the 13th of August. More like for the people who lives on the west, who is currently in North America or South America, because they have in the middle of the day. But since we're still in the August the 13th, today is 10 years since Fingerdash was released. One of my favorite games, mobile games I've played. Later games is going 2018, and so but one of my first mobile games that I played. Actually, not still today, because it was last the play it was very long time ago, but it was Fingerdash. Sadly, I couldn't find my t-shirt I was made by myself with the logo on the middle of the t-shirt, but I picked another one that is blue and something yellow. I'm standing in the yellow for the shoes, but for years I have made something by myself. It's this picture. As you can see, it's made of wood, and this kind of, I don't know what it's called. So I painted by myself. I don't remember, maybe 15 years old, and I was on the culture house, and I had the idea to draw something that I liked back in time. So I like this, and this is my only memory for Fingerdash. And since it was August 13 today, I started Steam, of course, on my computer, and I played Fingerdash a little bit. As I repeat, I haven't played Fingerdash for a very long time, because the last update was in January 2017. It was 2.1, and since then it was not so many updates. It's called 2.2, and it's taking a very long time. But today I have big news, and I will reveal. So what do I have to say while holding these? So just some short words. In 2013, August, or more like autumn, I began the 7th grade, and then I had my this smartphone, and I started to play Fingerdash. Then I saw other classmates playing this on another platform, like, or otherwise it was an iPhone or Samsung, or then an iPad, and let's download also, because I had the Apple ID back then. I did it. I downloaded. I started to play. With months went, stereotypes was changing, and what was popular and not popular, people stopped to play it more and more, and I remember who actually played and not, but I continued because I really liked it. And I remember how I helped other players, it called actually players, other classmates and other people who was in school to complete other levels, because it was very good. I was one of the best, actually, so I just want to say something proud about myself, and I did it. I completed all levels. Till the day, I still remember every level. I can say it like from Zero Manus to Deadlocked, but it's a little bit annoying for you to listen to this, so believe me. And I remember my big journey to complete every level by myself. I said, no help, I'm gonna complete by myself, because I really liked it. And I, with time and tears on my ears, I did it. I completed all levels, and today is a very special day since 10 years release, but actually I started playing, as you said, Deadlocked 2013, and it's almost 10 years for me personally. I played back then on my phone, then there was an iPad, the bigger screen, and since it was censored, so my thumbs with my fingers, it's better sensor, which is getting my touch while tapping on the screen. They take my tabs and they take the information very easily. Nowadays when I'm playing on my computer, it's very hard because my laptop is not on the best actually. It's pretty old, and when I'm taking on the space because we could jump, fly, or whatever game are you in, while I'm clicking, it's just a process for computer, from the front end to the process to the computer to the game to take the information and make that move or something. So it takes time. So what I have to say, it was good times back then when I played on my iPad, so I still miss it. So it's nearly 5 minutes left of this day for me, this Sunday. As again, this is, I'm most proud. Thanks everyone for those who was together with me and still believe that I actually love Fingerdash more than CSGO. And RobTop, which name is Robert Topol, is a Swedish game developer. He is the creator of the game Fingerdash back then. And I didn't know it actually from the beginning that he's Swedish, but he is. And he was releasing some snake pics for the last 6 years, because all people all over the world who plays this game, which was downloaded from Google Play or the App Store, to believe that update 2.2 will came. And today, on this 10 years anniversary, the big video was released. It was a celebration of 10 years. And at the end of the video, I saw the little snake pig. And the RobTop, as Robert Topal, but shortly, revealed the release date. Update 2.2 of the Fingerdash is coming October 2023. October 2023, this year, in only 2 months, the update will be released. And so stay alive. Stay calm, just wait out. It's only 2 months away. This is really big update, the biggest update. But back then, more than 6 years ago, when he was just announcing and talking about the next coming update, back to say that this will be a very short update, very small, and then it got grown up and bigger. I was thinking about the updates of previous about the on the computer's Wikipedia, fandom Wikipedia actually, but it's still pretty much true. So I read it. He said it was growing bigger, and then going to be released by year after year. People was waiting. Okay, hurry up! When will we release it? Just land. It's going to be released this year. So after 6 years, more than 6 years, it's going to be released. And I'm so happy. I'm proud of him. He did a lot of work. I'm sure he had some right hands and the right hands to help him. So I hope he didn't do it alone, because it was very much. It's one of the biggest update actually, because this update is more than half. So lifespan of computer from the release to now, it's more than half. So amazing. So because 6 is more than 5, and 5 is half the 10, it's mathematically very logical. So guys, I have no more to say. This video is, I see now by cutting this clock is more than 9 minutes. This was not gonna say. And now it's official, it's the release date. It's coming soon, Fingerdash. And I got to stop playing again. My computer did so amazing, because what they have expected that at least 2 official new levels will be released. Explorers ends, and the other one still not yet, not the name of it, because the song hasn't been revealed yet. We have heard it, we had another name. That's pretty much all I have to say. So continue playing Fingerdash. Thank you everyone for listening to my little history, my journey, what I did through the training for, and till today I remember this game. Sorry about everyone that forgot this game, but I still have it in my head, in my mind, great memories. So thank you everyone, see you soon.